Hey, it's Caleb, VP of Sales at ID&C. I hope you're doing well. We are back, and in this video, I'm going to show y'all some of the features that we offer on our badges and key cards, and I'm going to show the difference between foil, powder coating, and spot gloss, and how those are affected by where they're located, whether it be on top of the finish or below the finish. So let me flip this around and we can go through it.
Okay, so the first key card that I'm going to check out is a gloss key card. This is kind of a finish that you've probably seen for many, many years. This is a gold foil on top of the gloss. As you can see, the gold is very, very shiny. This key card right here is the same gloss finish. The only difference is that the foil, the gold foil, is actually under the gloss, where this one, the foil is on top. Um, as you can kind of tell, it kind of evens out the gold actually. And the one benefit of putting the foil underneath the gloss is that you cannot physically scratch the foil off. Some of our clients, they are really going for this really high shine, almost like a mirror effect, where this one, it's more, the gold is kind of like spread more evenly. They both have a very high shine on the foil. It's just a different look technically. In certain lights, it's kind of hard to see the gold on this one, but whenever you do see it, it's very, very shiny. It's a very nice look. This one, it's actually easier to see the gold in almost every angle. But yeah, that's the difference between foil being underneath the gold, the gloss finish versus it being on top. The next one I'll look at is a matte finished key card. Matte is a smoother, almost like a satin look. Here is what the gold foil looks like when it is on top. Again, the foil is very high shine. It has that mirror effect. When you put the gold foil under the matte finish, it kind of evens out the gold. It doesn't have the mirror effect like this one does. It still has a almost like a glittery, shimmery gold effect versus a mirror effect. Again, putting the gold foil underneath the matte finish will protect the foil itself, where technically if the gold is on top, you can scratch this off if you tried hard enough. Last but not least, we have a frosted, some people call it textured finish, where the gold foil is on top of the gold of the actual frosted finish. It actually gives it a very shiny, almost like a sparkly look, because the frosted has a texture to it. It almost makes it sparkle a little bit more than you see on the other finishes. It's not as mirrory as it is on a matte key card. You can kind of see the difference there. Um, this has a very high mirror gold, where this is a bit more sparkly looking. Um, and when you put the gold foil underneath the frosted finish, it still has a gold uh, metallic look to it, but it's not as shiny as it is when it's on top of the frosted finish. So that's the difference between gold being on top of the finish versus it being under. Another option that we offer is called powder coating. Powder coating is exactly like it sounds. It's a gold powder coated. It's almost like a shimmery look to it. With this finish, it can only be under um, the actual finish, so it cannot go on top of the finish like you can with the gold foil. And I have a comparison of gloss gold powder coating versus a matte when you put the gold under the matte versus a frosted. Um, in my opinion, sparkling this gold powder coated look looks best on a gloss finish. Technically, in real life, there is a slight shimmer when it's under the matte finish. It is very hard to see. When it comes to gold powder coating with frosted, I don't even recommend it. It almost looks just like a yellow mustard gold color versus actually any metallic fleck. So if you're going to be doing powder coating, I would not recommend doing it with the frosted finish. I'd recommend it most with a gloss. If you really like a matte finish, you can technically do it. It does technically have a slight gold powder sparkle look to it. But if you like matte, I would really recommend going with the gold foil underneath, because it does give a better shine than the gold powder coating. Um, Last but not least, I want to review spot gloss. Spot gloss can be done on a matte finish key card or a frosted. This is actually one of my more favorite looks. It's a very monochromatic. I just think it's a very cool look. And I'd never actually done spot gloss until I saw this design on frosted, and it turned out really, really sharp. I still love spot gloss on a matte key card just because it really stands out. It's a little bit harder to see on a frosted, but I thought it still looked cool. Here's what text looks like on frosted versus a matte key card.
All right, well, that was a brief overview on our features for keycards and badges. We reviewed gold foil, powder coating, and also spot gloss. Please keep in mind we have a number of foil colors available, like silver, red, green, blue. But if you have any questions or would like our opinion on what feature or finish would go best with your brand, please feel free to reach out at any time, and thank you so much.